What's happening, guys? This is Butcher TV. In this episode, I want to talk about a little change I have on the items, Ags, and Aether Lens on Pudge. So when I did the analysis, the balance of power analysis, like a week ago, I said that Ags is really good and Aether Lens is kind of overrated. I think it's what? Okay, all right. Okay. So Ags, I would say to not rush Ags first because Ags is actually not as good as I thought it was going to be for early game at least because it consumes so much mana. So the whole point of Ag is that the second on cooldown, the cooldown on hook is only 4 seconds, right? But that defeats the whole point because you only have like 800 mana at the most early game when you get Ags, and 800 mana is like the most. So you're gonna just go through all that mana so fast, and because it's such a low cooldown, you're probably gonna miss more hooks. So even if you land, for example, 3 hooks, like in a single team fight, you're probably gonna throw out like 5 or something, and then you're gonna be out of mana. And because it's such a low cooldown, even I have trouble landing hooks, and I'm just kind of too reckless with my hooks, and I just hook too much. So I would like what I've been doing is getting Ags late game, and then you have a little bit more mana and a lot of more mana regen, and then it kind of makes sense. But then the Ag is not that effective because the pure damage on the hook is really good early game, but not as good late game. So Ag is actually not that like crazy good of an item. It's just really fun. So and the thing is, if you do build Ags early game, you need to have a lot of mana items. Like you need another big mana item. Like blade mail and shit won't cut it. You need like a Shiva's guard or I don't know a bloodstone. Like I would suggest this actually if I don't know if anybody's ever tried this, but I love getting Bloodstone on Pudge because you're gonna snowball. You have a lot of HP. You have a lot of mana regen. So if you have a Bloodstone, then yeah, get Ags. So you can get an Ags and then Bloodstone, or Bloodstone then Ags, and then you're good to go. But plus Ags is a little expensive. Like it's 4,200. Now about Aether Lens. I said Aether Lens was not that good, and I was wrong, man. Aether Lens is like one of the best items for Pudge. Like it's actually one of the best items in the game, period. Like for Enigma, for I don't know, Earthshaker, Viper, like there's so many heroes, like it's so cheap, man. And the thing that's really good for it is it it goes with Pudge perfectly. Like every single item, the hood that you can get, I mean the cloak that you can get early game. You can get arcane boots and then turn it into Aether Lens because you need uh the booster or whatever, the mana booster. And then the Ring of Health, which is also good. Like Pudge always needs health regen, and it's super cheap. And the 1500 range on the hook is pretty amazing. And another thing that's overrated is it boosts the range on your blink, which is also a huge fucking deal. Like if you think about it, like I played Pudge a bunch of games with Aether Lens, and I got blink, and then I played other heroes, and I didn't have Aether Lens, and I got blink, and I was like, damn, this is a big difference in the blink range cooldown that you can actually blink. I mean, there's a big difference between blinking 200 units further. Like it's fucking ridiculous actually. So with the blink increase and the hook increase, you can hook people that are like close to 3,000 units away. So whenever you're pushing a tower and you're like on their high ground and you killed most of their heroes and their heroes are respawning, if they show up anywhere, like if you see them anywhere, like trying to come close to a tower within 2,000 units, you could just hook them because they're not expecting it, and then it's so fucking easy. Like I've been playing ranked, and I'm gonna start actually uploading ranked. I only played 2 ranked games or 3 ranked games, and I've had like major success with the Aether Lens because it's just people are not expecting it. And the whole thing is like when they're not expecting a hook and you're Pudge and you're hooking them, that's it, man. It's so easy. It's like it's the easiest game ever. So I would seriously suggest getting Aether Lens like super early game. Like even if you want, you can get arcane boots, then a cloak. I mean after Earn, of course, and then get the Ring of Health and then disassemble the Arcane Boots and get the Aether Lens. I think Aether Lens is much, much, much better than Ags right now, especially for early game. Because it's so cheap, I mean, I still wouldn't get it before Blink, to be honest, because it works so well with Blink. The other thing, though, is that if you do get Aether Lens, you need to go for a Blink, man. You can't go Aether Lens and then go some tanky items or some other items. You need to go Blink if you go Aether Lens because those two items kind of go hand in hand. Same thing as like an Urn and a Pudge, man. You have to get a fucking Urn when you play Pudge. Like if you don't get Urn when you play Pudge, you're doing something wrong. Like it's just the perfect item on Pudge for like just saying, man. And the thing that Aether Lens boosts the range of your ultimate, I haven't really had too many like big plays with it. I mean, it's kind of okay, but it's very minuscule. People that say, "Oh, Aether Lens boosts the hook and the ultimate," I'm like, okay, yeah, boost the hook, which is good. Boost the ultimate range, man, it's kind of okay. I mean, I guess it could be used, but it's not that big a deal. So yeah, guys, get Aether Lens, man. That item is fucking kick ass. Thanks for watching.